What's up, you all? In As Requested, Bridge Over Troubled Water featuring John Legend, Tori Kelly, and Yebba. Now, this is by Jacob Collier, who is an entire virtuoso. So let's get right into it. I know it's going to be fine. Feeling small. That's got to be Yebba. And tears are in your eyes. Come on, the blend. You better sing. I am by your side. Come on. And the blend, the stack balls. Come on. Come on, sing. That's goosebumps. I got goosebumps. When you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will come for you. Ooh, that's so hard. I'll take your part. Yes, when darkness comes. Come on, Bishop. Yeah, baby, sing. Sing. Oh, Bishop. The vocal arrangement, though, too, is just kicking my butt. Kicking my butt. These musical transitions are just everything. Heavenly. Oh man. That key they settled on right there. Silver girl. Sail on by. This is giving take 6 right here. Has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. Tori's voice is crystal clear, a tone, innocence to it. Come on with the sing, Tori. She's got such a bright and girlish type texture in her voice. Do y'all hear this? Come on, Lo. Absolute, absolutely one of the most incredible musical arrangements that I've ever heard in my life. From the vocals, the way they're produced, the vocal production, the way they're stacked. It gave me Take Six on steroids vocally. Like it was absolutely just goosebumps. So epic, so haunting, so powerful, and just the whole atmosphere that I'm assuming Mr. Jacob produced it because he's a, like I said, a virtuoso. He's a genius. The way he arranged and produced this was just absolutely incredibly powerful. Again, one of the most powerful musical arrangements I've ever heard. Just the musical transitions throughout these songs and going from one singer, going from Yebba to John Legend to Tori. That whole, what do they call it? Like an interlude when it goes from one to the next. It's like the song is restarting each time. The arrangements, vocal arrangements, it's just absolutely masterfully done. Miss Yebba, who I was just thinking while listening to her, only other person who sounds like her to me is like Mackenzie. Like that's the only other person I could have heard singing that the way she did. They sound quite similar to me. But I mean, every single, or particularly, let's be honest, particularly Miss Tori and Miss Yebba. I mean, those are some of the greatest singers on the planet. Like, period. And for him to get them both together and John Legend, who just sounds like the bishop, the archbishop, just a whole pastor out here in these streets. He just sounds like we all weary. He's got the slow, heavy vibrato. Just everything about him just screams bishop. But nonetheless, I mean, Yebba, the runs, the riffs, just this jazzy. She's naturally just exudes jazz with the way, just the way she runs her descending and her ascending runs, just so ill, so much fire and skill in her. It's ridiculous, and so much soul. I mean, fire. Miss Tori Kelly too. Her range here was immense. Her range and her descending runs as well. And she did a few times. She descended and she sort of hit those those semi, the way she descends and just the way she hit those minor chords. I mean, that is jazz. That gives me goosebumps, along with those blended, excellently stacked harmonies throughout, it was a masterpiece altogether. And even Mr. John Legend, who was a completely different singer than the rest of them, the way he sang it, it blended in nicely. You know what I mean? He did his part well, even though it was so different than the other singers in the song. It somehow still balanced, and it wasn't too daunting. You know what I mean? I guess again that's props to the arrangement and the producer, because I liked it. I liked it, and it sort of made it. It seemed so Christmassy. You know what I mean? This gave me the Christmas vibes. Like I said, the Take Six vibes when Whitney Houston, when she was singing with Take Six, and she did that whole song with just Take Six's vocals as the music. It gave me that vibe, Christmassy, but again, times like 10 with the epicness and the intensity of the backing, the stacked vocals. I mean, this is tens around the board. I wouldn't change a doggone thing. Tori's range, her runs were just so sick. Those semitones. Same with Yebba, her semitones and the smoothness of her voice, the warmth and the smoothness of Yebba. contrasted. You get this real big, dark, heavy sort of tenor in John Legend, and then you get this very light and just crystal clear innocence of Tori's tone and her extreme highs. I mean, the blend and the opposite extremes, the dynamic between them all and the way it was mixed made it work. It didn't just make it work, like I said, it was masterful. 100 out of 10, absolutely epic. Gave me goosebumps. Let me know what you all think. Thank you all for liking and subscribing. Please do more of your favorites. Peace.